This is R.D. Sharma solution, class 12th, exercise 2.3. So this is question number 5 in various edition. It is question number 8. So here we have fx as under root 1 minus x and gx is log x. These are two real functions. Then describe functions fog and goff. Fog and goff. That is f of gx and g of fx. So this is fx under root 1 minus x. So what is the domain? What all the value x can take which is valid, means which will make this function valid. So under root negative value we don't take because that will come under complex values. So we have the 1 minus x greater than 0, it has to be greater than 0. The x should be greater than what? Or negative x, if I take it here, x should be less than 1. So this is x less than 1. So we are talking about 1 to less than 1 means 1 to negative infinity. So in negative infinity to 1. So this will be the domain, because all these values will be giving valid function value. And what about the range? So since it is root, it will always give you a positive value. So 0 to infinity, all the positive values you are going to get. Coming to log x, base is e. This is gx function. So see here, we have domain and range. So what is the domain and range, if you remember? I showed you already. So I told you already that this is the domain and range. Domain is 0 to infinity, 0 to plus infinity, and range is negative infinity to plus infinity. That is the real number. Real number is from negative infinity to positive infinity. So this is your range. So domain and range. So first we will find out. Let us take goff x, g of fx. What does it mean? Goff means the range of f should be the subset of domain of g. So the 0 to infinity both are same. So this is this fog is defined in this domain. G of under root 1 minus x. Take this under root 1 minus x and replace it in x of log x. Log base e under root 1 minus x. Now f of gx, fog, that is the range of g should be the subset of the domain of f. The negative infinity to infinity and negative infinity to 1. So is this the subset? No. So this will only be defined in negative infinity to 1, because it is first seen that it is not the subset. Negative infinity to infinity is not a subset of negative infinity to 1. So this is not defined for this domain. So only negative infinity till 1 we can from this particular say stretch or this range, it is what we can find out the value. But how to find this value? We'll go to that question, because the one question is coming, and we'll try to find out the actual domain, how to get that. That will take in a short while. But for the time being, this f of gx would be, f of gx is f of this gx. So this is log x. So just put this log x inside under root 1 minus x in place of x. So just put it here under root 1 minus. This is log x, base is e. Question number 9, in certain edition you will see it as question number 6. So two functions are given here. Fog and goff you have to describe. Fog and goff. So fx is equal to tan x. So tan x, we know the domain of tan x, range of this function. So the domain is all the real number except the odd multiple of pi by 2. And what is the range? Range are all the values. All is possible. So 10 pi by 2, 10 negative pi by 2, all these are not defined. You have to remove all these. Okay. So now we have gx. Gx is your under root 1 minus x square. Root of 1 minus x square. So if you see the domain, it is minus pi by 2 and pi by 2 since it is already given in the question. Negative pi by 2 to pi by 2 is already given in the question. So this is, now coming to gx equals under root 1 minus x square. This 1 minus x square. So in negative, it cannot be negative inside. Under root, so it has to be positive. So 1 minus x square should be greater than or equal to 0. So just take this, this is 1. X square should be less than or equal to 1. So how do you do this? I already told you it's under root of x square, which makes it as mod of x. Mod x means the x is between negative 1 and 1. Negative 1 and 1. So the domain will be negative 1 to 1. So this is the domain. And what is the range? Now when you put negative 1 and 1, you are going to get 0. So this is the, you can say, a minimum value. And what is the maximum value? When x is 0. X is 0, you get 1. X is 1 or negative 1, you get 0. So 0 to 1 is the range, or 1 to 0 is your range. Okay. So if you see here, this range should be the subset of the domain of tan x. So pi minus negative pi by 2 is minus 1.57. Pi by 2 is 1.57. Right? So this real number, if you, I'll just show you here. So negative infinity to positive infinity it is. Again the same thing what we see. The range, which is the real number, is not the subset of your negative 1 to 1. Right? But I'll tell you how to find out if this case is there when the range is not the subset of the domain. So how to do this, we'll just see. So f of gx, now let us find out fog f of gx. The range should be the subset of the domain. So Goff, in Goff, the range of f should be the subset of the domain of G. So I'll just tell you in a question coming how to do that, because we have to define for a range or a domain for which it is, say, legal or defined. But f of gx is simply f of under root 1 minus x square. Take this under root 1 minus x square and put it inside take this under root 1 minus x square, put it inside fx. So just put it here 10 under root 1 minus x square. In place of x, I replace under root 1 minus x square. And Goff x, g of fx. So g of fx means g of tan x. So just take tan x and put it inside where? Under root 1 minus x square. So in place of x, just put tan x. So 10 square x. Under root 1 minus 10 square x. So 1 minus 10 square x is sec square. It should be sec, but just keep it like that only. Okay. Question number 10, which is question number 8 in certain addition. So fx is under root x plus 3. Whenever we have under root a root of x something, domain should always be taken as positive. So x plus 3 has to be greater than 0. So x should be greater than minus 3. So if I take the number line, the domain value is negative 3 to infinity. And domain is negative 3 to infinity. And range will be what? All positive values, because it is square root. Square root will always give you positive values. 0 to infinity you can just write, or you can write r plus also. R plus, just to say that r plus is all the positive numbers or all the positive real numbers. Now coming to the function which is x square plus 1. Gx is x square plus 1. So what is the domain? Domain has no problem, put any value. X can have any value. So domain will be all the real number. That is real number negative infinity to positive infinity. And what will be the range? Whenever you put a value, it will always be positive. So the least positive value is 0. So it will start with 1. Always start with 1. The minimum value will be 1. And then it goes to infinity because x square will be positive value. So 1 to infinity you will get. Okay. So Fogg and Goff, let us see. F of G. So the range of G should be equal to, the subset of the domain of F. So 1 to infinity is the subset of negative 3 to infinity. Yes, it is. Because 1 to infinity is inside negative 3 to infinity. This is f of g of x. So gx you take and just take x square plus 1 and put it inside in place of x plus 3. Under root x square plus 1 in place of x plus 3, which is x square plus 4. Now Goff, g of fx. The 0 to infinity is coming inside the R, that is real number. So g of fx is possible. Okay, negative infinity, R is negative infinity to infinity. It is containing 0 to infinity. So g of under root x plus 3. So take under root x plus 3, place it in as x. So under root x plus 3 whole square plus 1. That is going to be x plus 3 plus 1, x plus 4 will be the answer. Okay. So this is question number 11 now. So what you have to understand here is what I am going to tell you the domain of f of f. Domain of f and domain of f of f. If you understand this very well, all the other parts, there are 4 parts actually. So you will be able to understand each and everything. F, FOF and FOF. FOF, FOF. So the concept you need to understand. First, let us start with the basic function fx, which is your under root x minus 2. So x minus 2 has to be greater than equal to 0. So x should be greater than equal to 0, that is x is greater than equal to 2. So it should be either 2 or any value which is over 2. Above than 2. So 2 to infinity. The fx is 2 to infinity is the domain. The domain is 2 to infinity. What about the range? As I said, all the positive values. The positive values you will take 0 to infinity. Okay. Domain range we have found out. When we are going to find out the f of fx. So now the domain and range, how it will change? Because I'll just show you. If I write again the fx, which is 2 to infinity is the domain, and the range is 0 to infinity. So 0 to infinity is not the subset of 2 to infinity. It is not the subset. Because 0 to infinity is here. 2 to infinity is not. In fact, 2 to infinity is the subset of 0 to infinity. I hope you got the idea. It is not the subset. So we have to devise a way or the domain on which it is defined, as I was telling you earlier also in earlier questions. So how to do this? So the way I'm going to tell you is, see here. So we have to apply all the 4 parts. It is going to be there, okay? So how do we write? Domain of f of f we are writing. Domain of f we have already found out. Now domain of f of f. F of fx. F of fx. So fx will go inside fx. Fx is a x for another f. So f of f is x such that x belongs to domain of f. I am writing in short. And fx belongs to domain of f. I hope you got the idea. Domain of f means, f of f means x is such that x is belonging to domain of f, and fx function is fx is belonging, because inside x is belonging to domain of f, and fx is also belonging to domain of f. X and fx should both belong to domain of f. So now this same line I have written here in short. Okay, x is such that x belongs to, now what is the domain of f? We just found out domain of f is 2 to infinity. 2 is inclusive, infinity should be round. Okay, now fx is under root x minus 2. This belongs to, what is the domain of f? Again 2 to infinity. 2 is inclusive, infinity is not inclusive. So now take the second part. Please remember, and means proper and. X should belong to both of these. So x minus 2 belongs to 2 to infinity. So this is 2 to infinity. So it is more than 2. That is, it is greater than 2. Under root x minus 2 is greater than 2. So this is greater than or equal to 2. This means that only. Belongs to 2 into infinity means it is greater than or equal to 2. Now let us square both the sides. So x, I am squaring it. So x minus 2 is greater than or equal to 2 to the 4. So x is greater than or equal to this 4. 2 comes here. So it is 6. So x should be greater than or equal to 6. So x is such that x belongs to 2 to infinity, and under root x minus 2 belongs to 2 to infinity. I am replacing it with x should be greater than or equal to 6. Now we have to combine them. We have to take the and of this. Now see here. X is 2 to infinity in one case. For first one. For second one, it is greater than or equal to 6. So 6 to infinity it is. So what is the intersection of these two? So the intersection is 6 to infinity. So finally, the domain of f of fx will be 6 to infinity. I hope you got the idea. If you understand this, everything will be understood. Please remember, domain of ff will be from 6 to infinity. 6 is inclusive. 6 to infinity it is defined, and then we will find out the fx because it is defined here for 6 to infinity. So we have taken the common intersection point. So f of x is f of fx. So take this under root x minus 2 and put it inside x of under root x minus 2. This x in under root x minus 2 has to be replaced by under root x minus 2. So you have under root and then under root x minus 2 minus 2. This is your FOF for f of fx. So now we have to find out for FOF for FOF, right? So now you have two f operation FOF. How to get the value? So one function is f, the other function is f of f. So that is, one function is f, the other function is f of fx. So f domain we know, f of FOF domain we know, both the domain we know. So the domain and range, when we take these two, they don't match, as I told you earlier also. So we have to now find out the domain which is matching these two. As the earlier discussion, if the domain doesn't match, we have to find out the and of the domain so that FOF is defined for it. Okay. So fx, if you remember, the domain was 2 to infinity. Fx was 2 to infinity. And range was 0 to infinity. This you remember. Now when we come to the FOF already I told you, FOF was 6 to infinity, was the domain of FOF. fx domain 2 to infinity. FOF domain 6 to infinity. So let me write it as FOF and just call it as gx. So it is a function gx which is FOF and the domain is 6 to infinity. So what is the criteria here? The criteria here is FOF range should be the domain of 2 to infinity. Or if you take FOF bracket of f, That means 0 to infinity should be the subset of the domain of FOF, which is 6 to infinity. So 0 to infinity is not inside 6 to infinity. So the same thing we are going to do. Same thing which I just told you. So how to find out when the 6 to infinity is not coming inside 0 to infinity, or 0 to infinity is not coming inside 6 to infinity. So we will find out the domain of FOF, which is x is such that x belongs to the domain of FOF we are doing. So F operation FOF. So x belongs to domain of F, and x, now the function fx belongs to domain of FOF. Okay. So x belongs to domain of F and fx belongs to domain of FOF. So x is such that x belongs to domain of F. Domain of F, we know it is 2 to infinity. And what was fx, which was under root x minus 2? What is the domain of FOF? We already found out 6 to infinity. 6 is inclusive, infinity is not inclusive. So 6 to infinity it is. Now take the second part here. Under root x minus 2 belongs to 6 to infinity. Under root x minus 2 belongs to 6 to infinity. So it is greater than 6. 6 to infinity means it is greater than 6. Now square both the sides. You get x minus 2 greater than or equal to 6 square is 36. So x is greater than or equal to 36 plus 2, which is 38. So now 2 to infinity is 1, 38 to infinity the other, and we have to take the intersection of these two. So when we take the intersection, it will be 38 to infinity. So the domain of FOF is 38 to infinity. Right? 38 to infinity. Now you can do it easily. Now FOF, the domain of this is 38 to infinity. 38 is inclusive. So don't worry about FOF. That is quite easy to do. Main thing is to find out the domain for which it is defined. Now FOF you already know. It was under root x minus 2 of under root. Just put one more under root and just subtract 2 from here. There will be double under root inside this. Okay. So I just did 2 under root. It has to be one more FOF. So FOF of fx will be under root of x minus 2 and then minus 2. 1 under root of x minus 2. One is for under root x minus 2, another for under root x minus 2, and another for under root x minus 2, under root x minus 2, minus 2. Okay. Then the other one is f square. We have to FOF of 38 we have to find out. So here we have already defined FOF. What is FOF? The domain is 38 to infinity. Now FOF of 38 will be, we have already known that it is under root of x minus 2. So now we will just put the final values. So you know how good my handwriting is. So I'll just tell you directly in the final solution. I'll just show you, but let me just try it. Under root of under root, then x minus 2 here, minus 2, then minus 2, and then minus 2. One more for this. So just put x as 36 here, 38 here, 38, because FOF of 38 they are asking. So just take it here. Okay. 38 minus 2 is 36. 36 under root is 6. Okay. So this is 36. 6 minus 2 is 4. And 4 under root is 2. So 2 minus 2 will be 0. So this final will be FOF of 38 will be 0. So next will be f square. So it has no problem. We will deal with 2 to infinity, because if f is, the domain of f is 2 to infinity. So we just have to square this. Under root x minus 2 whole square, which is going to be x minus 2. Right? So all these domain 2 to infinity, then 6 to infinity, then 36 to infinity, all this, now you know how we can come up to this. Here it is just simply f square, under root x minus 2 whole square, and that is going to be x minus 2. So the FOF is not equal to f square. FOF is not equal to f square. This is what we have to finalize. FOF is not equal to f square. Right. So question number 12 here, and which is actually in some edition is question number 13. So FOF we have to find out, that is f of fx. So just watch it very carefully, that the fx is defined for, this is 0, this is 2, and this is 3. Now 0 to 2 is inclusive. It is 1 plus x. This is fx, which is 1 plus x. 2 to 3, again 2 is inclusive. So 2 is inclusive in first also and second also. Here I'll tell you what we have to do. So between 2 and 3, it is going to be 3 minus 6. 1 plus x. Between 0 and 2. 2 and 3, it is 3 minus x. Right? Okay. So what is the domain they have given? They already given domain as 0 to 3, because there is no value below 0, there is no value above 3. So the domain is simply 0 to 3. 0 and 3 both are inclusive. They have already seen, given the 0 to 3. So what is the range? Now put 0 in 1 plus x. Put 3 in 3 minus x, because the lowest value is 0, highest value is 3. Just put this value and you'll find out the range. So when we put that this 0, because when we put 0, it is 1 plus x we are going to take. So 1 will be 1 from 1 plus x. So it will be, and when we put 3 inside 3 minus x, it will be 0. Okay, let me tell you again. 1 plus x, 3 minus x, minimum value is 0, maximum value is 3. So we have to put it inside 1 plus x. So it will be 0 plus 1, that is 1. And you have to put 3 inside 3 minus x when it comes to 2 to 3. So 3 minus 3 is 0. 1 and 0. 1, this range is 0 to 1. Range is also known now. So now you see, when we try to find out FOF, what we are trying to deal with, f of fx, that is, we are trying to find the function of a function which are same, but they have two different ranges. So 0 to 1 comes under 0 to 3, 0 to 1 comes under 0 to 3. So this FOF is possible. This we have already checked. But the range is only 0 to 1. That is, we have to divide this 0 to 3 in 3 parts. That is, the range cannot, because 2 is inclusive in both of these. We cannot take it, because 0 to 1 is coming between 0 to 3, and it is the subset of 0 to 3, 0 to 1. So we have to take 3 steps now. 0 to 1, because 2 is inclusive, so we have to take 0 to 1. 1 should be inclusive in the first one. Then 1 to 2, 2 to 3. So 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3. These are the 3 parts for which we have to separately find out f of fx. The first one, 1 is included. Second one, 1 is not included. So third one, 2 is not included. So we have a clear distinction of these 3. Okay, f of fx. So f of fx, that is f of fx 0 to 1, let us take. and 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. So 0 to win, what we are going to put? 1 plus x. And what you have to put inside this? 1 plus x. So you have to put 1 plus x inside this one in the place of x for 1 plus x. So 1 plus, in place of x we are placing and 1 plus x. So 2 plus x. So in between 0 to 1 you are getting 2 plus x. You got the idea? Now 1 to 2. 1 to 2. So in between 1 to 2, 1 plus x was already there, the fx, and you have to put it inside where? So you have to put inside this 1 plus x. You have 3 minus x, so you have to put it inside 3 minus x. So 3 minus 1 minus x. So you get 2 minus x. So 2 minus x. So 0 to 2 it is 2 plus x because 1 plus x was placed inside 1 plus x. Then 1 plus x was placed inside 3 minus x because we have changed the domain to 1 to 2. So now this is 2 to 3. So 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 0 to 1 is 1 plus x inside 1 plus x. 1 to 2 it is 1 plus x inside 3 minus x. And what is the third one? 2 to 3. Since we have 3 minus x because 2 to 3 is giving you 3 minus x. It is 3 minus x. So 3 minus x, and in place of this you have to put 1 plus x because 2 to 3 it is already 3 minus x. So you have 3 minus x. If you put this, it is going to give you what? No. So I'll just change 1 plus x. In 1 plus x should be, see, I'll just show you. In place of x, you are going to put 3 minus x because 3 minus x is between 2 to 3. So 1 plus x, in place of x, you are going to put 3 minus x, which is going to give you 4 minus x. Okay? So this is the solution. Okay, this is all about this exercise. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.